This is Fuyu no Hanashi with note names, and this time please make note of something called measure numbers. At the beginning of each line there is a tiny number floating above and to the left of the treble clef sign, and this number tells you what measure it is. They're not put on every measure because that's too much clutter, but if I say, for example, measure 23, then you know it's the one at the beginning of line 3. If I say measure 22, it's the measure that comes right before that, which is the end of line 2. So if you count out all those measures in between, you would end up with the numbers that are shown at the beginning of each line. Now I will be skipping over all of the rest measures at the beginning. So that means I'll be starting in measure 8, which itself has a lot of rests. And I'll be saying the note names and not saying the counts, but I'll be tapping my foot to help myself keep on the beat correctly. Tapping your foot is a very helpful skill. Remember that down in line 3 into line 4, there's ending 1 with a repeat sign to take you back to line 3. And then when you repeat that little bit, you jump to ending 2. You play a few measures that finish out line 4. DS all coda takes you to measure 7, the segno sign, that weird looking S with a slash, and then you play until you see the words to coda, and that means kind of in the middle of line 3 you'll be jumping down to line 5, which is measure 43, which is where the coda sign shows up. That it looks like a 0 with a plus on it. From that point, you just continue with the rest of the song. I will be skipping over all those rest measures and I'll let you know when I'm there. Okay, so starting in measure 8, which is the first measure that has melody notes in it. 1, 2. A, C, 2, 2 and 3 and 4, C, C sharp, D, E, A, B flat, B flat, A, G, E, F, 2, measure 14, 1, 2, 3, and E, F, that was an F, E, D, C, A, D, C, C, B flat, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, A, B flat, A, G, F, C sharp, F, G, F, A, B flat, C, C, measure 23, D, C, F, F, G, G, F, E, F, F, A, G, D, rest, rest, D, E, F, F, E, D, E, A, D, D, A, G, 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 C, C, measure 32, G, G, F, F, ending 1, F, F, B flat, F, E, F, G, F, G, F, G, F, G, A, repeat, A, D, D, A, G, 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 C, C, measure 32, G, G, F, F, skip to ending 2, F, F, 3, 4, G, D, E, F, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4 to measure 7, rest, 2, 3, 4, rest, 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 A, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, that was a C, C sharp, D, E, A, B flat, A, G, E, F, Measure 14, rest. 2, 3, 4. F, E, D, C, A, D, C, C, B flat C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. A, B flat, A, G, F, C sharp, F, G, F, A, 2, 3, 4. B flat, C, C, D, C, F, F, G, G, F, E, F, F, A, G, D, rest, rest, D, E, F, F, E, D, E, 2, 3. A, now down to measure 43, 1, 2, that was an E. B flat, A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now jumping over those rests, we'll put something in there later. Next part that of melody is C, F, G, A, B flat, G, F, G, F, E, F, G, A, F, E, F, A, D, E, F, G, E, D, C sharp, A, D, E, E, D, E, D, C, sorry, F, D, F, G, A, B flat, G, G, F, G, F, E, F, G, A, F, E, F, A, D, E, F, G, E, D, E, F, F, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, measure 68, A, D, 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 A, G, 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 C, C, G, G, F, 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 A, F, E, F, G, F, G, F, G, F, G, A, D, D, this is the last line, A, G, 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 C sharp, G, G, F, 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 2, 3, 4, G, D, E, F, 2, 3, rest. And that was the end of the melody lines. Okay, so you might have noticed that these notes were high in the register, high pitches, and it would be unusual for someone to reach that with their voice. So why do we play it up there? Well, the reason is because when you're accompanying a singer, if you are playing the same note that the singer is singing, it could mess them up if you play it in the same octave that they are singing. So a lot of times the instrumental melody is written an octave higher. So when the song started with A, C, they're probably singing A, C. That's more comfortable for a voice to hit instead of A, C. Way too high for me, and it goes even higher than that. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. I'm more comfortable with this one. B flat, B flat. So it depends on what works for the singer. But a lot of times we play an octave higher than where the singer would be. We can adjust that if you're interested, and we'll talk about that next lesson.